Hey Nash, what should we make?
Let's take something nobody asked for and make them wonder why it didn't exist already.
All right, let's make a Bulgogi Meatball Sub. Welcome back to Chaos Kitchen, where we like to introduce foods that should have met a long time ago. We still have some of our bulgogi marinade left over, so I thought, what could we do with it? Well, I've seen bulgogi meatballs, but I've never seen a bulgogi meatball sub. So today we're gonna make bulgogi meatballs. We're gonna put those into a sub, make a nice meatball sub, but a bulgogi meatball sub. I think it should work. It should be pretty easy, and it should come together real quick. So without further ado, let's go. So this recipe should come together pretty quick. We'll get our prep out of the way first. So here we'll get out some green onions.
I'll never understand vegetables, especially cauliflower. It keeps pretending it's other food.
I'll just cut the tops off these guys and then just dice these up. I guess with green onions, it's not really a dice. It's like a slice. Anyways, whatever, you get it. And I'm gonna take the darkest little ones, and we're just gonna dice these up a little bit finer. And then we'll set these aside.
Now you're just being an onion segregationist.
Set the tops or the darkest parts aside for garnish. And then we'll get the whites or the lighter ones chopped up, just nice and fine. And we're just gonna add these directly to the meatballs. Then we'll get out a cheese grater. And then I have a yellow onion here. I just want a little bit of this, but I want it nice and fine. So I'm just gonna grate about, I don't know, you want about a quarter of an onion. Then to put on the meatball sub, not in the meatballs, we're gonna grate some mozzarella, probably about, I don't know, I'm gonna grate about 8 ounces. Should be more than enough. Really depends on how many sandwiches you're making. Don't forget to pay the cheese tax. And we can get rid of this and put this aside until we need it. Yeah, that's way too much cheese. So you could do like 4 ounces of cheese if you're only doing like 2 or 3 or 4 sandwiches.
If you grate exactly the amount of cheese you need, you've forgotten about your quality control inspector.
Then we'll get out a bowl and a pound of ground beef, or you could use ground pork, or this is a mixture of half and half. So half ground beef, half ground pork, but it's a pound. This is gonna make about, I'm guessing about 20 meatballs. So that's enough for like 4 or 5 sandwiches. So if you wanna make more, double, triple the recipe, I don't know. To this, we are going to add half a cup of our bulgogi marinade, the white parts of the green onions, and then we have our yellow onions. I sort of squeezed most of the moisture out of there, so we don't want too much extra moisture. And we'll add about a tablespoon of gochujang. And this one's a good one, about 2 or 3 tablespoons of ricotta cheese. And that's gonna help keep them nice and moist, even if we cook them too well done, which we kind of want to do. You don't really want medium rare meatballs. It's kind of gross.
I don't discriminate. I'll gladly eat mine medium rare. Or anyway, honestly.
We'll do about a quarter cup of breadcrumbs. And I'll do the whole half cup. 1 egg and some gochujang or Korean chili flakes. Then we're gonna wanna mix it up, and your hands are gonna be the best thing to do. So I'm just gonna break up that egg yolk, and then we just want to, you wanna mix it up nice and good. You don't want, you know, one meatball to have a bunch of like egg in it and another one to have ricotta in it, although a ricotta stuffed meatball might be kind of good, but that's not what we're going for today. So just get that all mixed up. Then we can set that aside. Then we wanna get out a sheet pan lined with some parchment paper. And then we just wanna take a little, if you have like an ice cream scoop or like a cookie scoop, this would work better, but we're just gonna eyeball it, you know, they're not gonna be perfect. And then you just kind of wanna roll them up into little balls.
There's definitely a joke in there somewhere.
About the size of a ping pong ball. I think that's about right. Not quite a golf ball. You wanna preheat your oven to 425, then we just wash, rinse, and repeat. And they're gonna look, you know, rustic. All right, so there we made, what, 18? Okay, yeah, that's pretty close to what I thought. I thought we'd get 16 to 20. So then there's a lot of different ways to cook meatballs. You can cook them in sauce, kind of a braise, and that keeps them nice and moist. You can pan sear them. You could pan sear them and then finish them in the sauce, or you could oven bake them. I suppose you could deep fry them. That would be a whole different thing. Anyways, I like roasting them, so we got the oven at 425. We're gonna put these guys in for about 10 minutes. And here's our guys after 10 minutes. You can see they're partially cooked. We're not quite there yet. Then we're gonna take some more of that bulgogi marinade and just give our guys a nice little brushing of it. And turn them over and get the bottom. You don't want to neglect the booty.
We're definitely not above cheap jokes here.
And I'm gonna hit these guys with some sesame seeds. So they'll be toasted sesame seeds when they're done. Oops, this guy got a little, there you go. Now everybody has some sesame seeds. Oh, this guy's a little sparse too. All right, now these go back in the oven for probably about 5 minutes, but you want to cook them until they come up to 165 internal temp, so we'll see, but it should be about 5 minutes. And there's our guys all done. Well, all cooked for now. So these are super hot. We're gonna let them cool for a few minutes before we make our subs. So let me get out a sub. So then we get out a hoagie roll. You could build a meatball sub two ways. You could build it like a sub sandwich, or you could build it more like a hot dog. I'm gonna do more like a hot dog just because it seems like the right thing to do. So I'm gonna take some of our bulgogi sauce, just gonna kind of give it some in the, brush the inside with it. And then we're gonna put our meatballs in this guy. And then I'm just gonna brush some more of the sauce all over the top. And then we'll put some of our mozzarella over top of that. And then I'm gonna throw this in the air fryer at 350 for about 3 to 5 minutes. Off we go. And here's our guy, all nice and melty. Just gonna put, whoa, that was a mess. I'm gonna put a little bit of our gochujang cream sauce on here. Clean up the mess I just made. And I'll do little green onions here. And then we'll just give it a few sesame seeds. You could put like some kimchi or something on there, but there we go. And there we have our Bulgogi Meatball Sub. And it's time for a bite. Cheers. These are flavors and textures that should have been put together a long time ago. And they probably were. We're probably not the first to make this, obviously. It's probably been done, but I've never seen it. This is so freaking good. The meatballs are still nice and juicy, but firm on the outside, because meatballs can have a tendency to kind of dry out, but not these. These are delicious. I think that's because of the ricotta and all that stuff we added in. The bulgogi flavor comes through in the meatball and the sauce. And then I think that mozzarella cheese just works perfectly with it. It's just a really, really, really good meatball sub and a really good bulgogi dish. They meld together perfectly. This was not the outcome of a drunken night at a bar between two foods. This was true love and a perfect symbiotic pairing out of 10. And hey, that's what I think, but let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I recently found out bananas are berries, but strawberries aren't. I don't trust botany anymore.
Well, check it out. We made a bulgogi meatball sub just like you wanted. And of course we made a dog-friendly one just for you. Well, here you go. What do you think?
That's ridiculously good. It tastes like a meatball sub took a semester abroad and came back better for it.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Never make fun of somebody for being excited about something. The world needs more people who get excited.
Nash approves, I approve. This dish is definitely a winner. If for some reason you're looking for a Korean-Italian fusion to make, go make this. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And if you want to see some of our other awesome, crazy, delicious videos, go check them out somewhere over here. And just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. Until next time, be good and peace.